In the summer of 1942, World War II raged on. Hitler's armies had advanced deep into Soviet territory. The city of Stalingrad, named after Soviet leader Joseph Stalin, stood in their way. Capturing Stalingrad was crucial for Hitler's plan to seize Soviet oil fields. He believed taking the city would crush Soviet morale and secure a German victory. The German Sixth Army, led by General Friedrich Paulus, spearheaded the attack. They were confident of victory, having rarely tasted defeat. The Soviets, however, were determined to defend their land. They poured troops and resources into Stalingrad, preparing for a fight to the death. The stage was set for one of the most brutal battles in history. The German assault on Stalingrad began in August 1942 with a devastating air bombardment. The Luftwaffe, Germany's air force, reduced much of the city to rubble. Soviet and German soldiers then engaged in fierce street fighting. Every building, every street corner became a battlefield. The fighting was brutal and unforgiving. Both sides fought with incredible ferocity, driven by ideology and desperation. Snipers picked off soldiers from the ruins, while tanks dueled in the streets. Casualties mounted rapidly on both sides, but neither side was willing to yield. As winter set in, the tide of the battle began to turn. The Soviets launched a massive counteroffensive, Operation Uranus, in November 1942. They encircled the German Sixth Army, trapping them inside Stalingrad. Trapped and undersupplied, the German troops faced a desperate situation. Hitler refused Paulus's request to break out. He believed the Sixth Army could hold out and ordered them to fight to the last man. However, the German situation grew increasingly dire. They lacked food, ammunition, and winter clothing. Thousands succumbed to starvation, disease, and the bitter cold. In February 1943, General Paulus surrendered the remnants of the Sixth Army. It was a crushing defeat for the Germans. The Battle of Stalingrad marked a turning point in World War II. The German advance in the east had been stopped, and the myth of their invincibility shattered. The battle came at a tremendous cost. Nearly 2 million soldiers and civilians perished in the fighting. Stalingrad became a symbol of Soviet resilience and the brutality of war. The victory at Stalingrad boosted Soviet morale and marked the beginning of the long and bloody road to Berlin.